Hey guys, what's up? It is 4:35 in the morning here, and we're on our way to the deer stand. So I know this is a little bit a weird intro. It's a little bit different than all my other ones, but I'm still waking up here, so I'm just gonna say whatever I think of here. I'm working real slow this morning. So we're heading down to Zone 9. Rifle season's in. My granddaddy's been hunting all week. Said he's been starting to see some good rut activity. And I had a little bit of video last weekend of a lot of little bucks. That spike that I had, bumping does, just kind of chasing them around, Well, he said they're actually kind of, they're checking them out a lot more and staying on the trails. So maybe today will be the day. I don't know. I usually say something like, I don't even remember what I usually say. It's going to be great or something like that. Well, I don't know what it's going to be. I'll try that. I'll try using that. That way, maybe that'll change our luck up. Maybe I'm jinxing us by saying, oh, it's going to be great. Which I wasn't technically wrong, because we seen deer. I mean, bunch of deer. Good deer. It's fine. But anyway, yeah, we're on our way. 4:35. So we'll be there in about 1 hour. Alright guys, so we're in the deer stand a little bit before we got here. I had a coyote at my feeder, so if he comes out, we're definitely going to try to shoot him. Like I told you, I might have told you earlier, I don't know, I made like 10 takes on the way down here of my introduction. I don't know which one I'm going to use, but I might have already told you this, but the deer are starting to act, they're starting to act more, there's a lot more rut activity here in the last week or so. Last weekend, we had a whole lot of, of little bucks and stuff like that, button bucks, spikes, bumping does, and chasing them. I got a little bit of that on video. But yeah, lots of, just a little bit of pre-rut stuff, but we never really had a pre-rut. But my granddaddy's been hunting all week, and he's saying that it's going to be time. So I don't necessarily think that now, but about this time next week, I think that our odds are going to be higher at killing a deer, which they're good now. I mean, we're not hunting with a bow, so that's a good plus. I had a good deer show up on camera this week, and he's a nice one. I mean, he'd be the biggest one I've ever shot. Yeah, he's definitely the one that we're after right here while we're sitting here now. Everywhere else, I don't know what we're hunting. Down at our far south farm, which is where I think we're going to hunt this afternoon. I'm not sure yet. But down there, they've been seeing a lot of deer. And it's been a lot more active down there. I think we're going to hunt there this afternoon. I don't know. I really want to hunt here, but I got some work that I need to do to some cameras down there. So resetting time, I didn't reset the time after the time change, and my granddaddy don't know how to do none of that, so it's just better for me to go down there and do it myself. But I really need to get that done, and a few other things. Put out some corn and rice bran, but they've been seeing deer. He saw about 7 bucks the other day, different bucks. None of them were his caliber of shootable size, but it's part of it. I mean, he's hunted a lot longer than I have, and he's killed a lot bigger deer than I have. So yeah, his expectations should be higher, but I'm just trying to beat 138 and 3/8. That's the biggest one I've killed. And he was a 9 point, so it's not like he had like 13 points. He scored like that. I mean, he was a big deer, and I may or may not throw a picture up of that, but if I did, you just saw it. So, yeah, we got a good frost on this morning. Ground's froze hard. I didn't drive the 4-wheeler back here. Nobody else, the neighbors aren't hunting today, so that's really good. It's really calm, and we don't have to deal with anything, anybody, getting up and moving around and potentially messing up an opportunity. It could happen this morning, and if it does, I really think it's going to happen to the south of us here. Now, my last 2 videos, I guess, you've seen me hunt this deer stand. I built this deer stand, and it's I'm really proud of it. It's the first one ever put in this place ever since before all this behind me here. See, about 10 years ago, all that behind me, all this little, we call it CRP, but because there's a lot of grown up grass in there, but they planted all this in trees in that government program or whatever it is. But about 10 years ago, this was all, wheat field and soybeans and stuff like that. That's all they'd rotated in. And my family farmed this ground right here, and they put it in that because it just wasn't yielding very well, and there's nothing else you can really do with it. So we started hunting on it, and ever since then, this deer stand's been right here, and it has produced. It has done really well, and I chose the spot that I wanted it in, right here, and I was younger at the time. I'm 23 now, so I was 13 when I decided, about 13 or 14 when I decided where I wanted it at. And my granddaddy knew right where he wanted to put his deer stand. He's killed some good ones off it. I have too. But yeah, I chose right where this deer stand needed to go, and I like to hunt here, right here, just because I chose the location, and I disc the food plot up every year, and sometimes I'll sow it, but usually my granddaddy does when he comes to sow all of it. Brings a big seeder wagon and just seeds all of it. But man, it's real. It's something different about hunting right here, and that's what I love about this spot. So yeah, we'll see a deer here in a little bit. It's still early, and like I said last weekend, before we had poacher problems, them deer usually don't move on this stand until like 7:45, 8 o'clock. That's when I've always started seeing them in the morning time. And then in the afternoon, they'll move early, and I don't know, I guess it's because, see, they bed out in this CRP right here behind me. And then on this side, on that side, it's hardwoods. On this side, it's CRP. They go to bedding in here, and they go to eat. There's hardwoods and acorns and stuff like that. The hardwoods that have a lot of acorns back that way. So Yeah, them deer love to get back here and that stuff. And just coming to and from bedding is where I'm catching them. The food plot, the corn, all that. It's just to kind of stop them. Or those bigger mature bucks, they go over here and they bed down. And if they don't want to go back in here, they don't have to, but they still can eat right here. They can just walk right here, and that's usually my strategy right there. That's how I've always caught them. So, all right. Well, I've been talking for almost 9 minutes, so just thought I'd catch you up over the week and give you a little background history on that. So. Okay, so on the other side of that rice field right there, behind where you just saw that doe, there was a truck come pulling out there, but before that doe walked out, or it ran out, there was 2 other does that ran across here, just right here close. And I guess that guy in that truck might have pushed them or something, but I've never seen them do that, because I mean they drive down that levee back on the very far end of this rice field. It's probably, it's 400, over 400 yards, 450, maybe 500. But I've never seen those deer do that. But I missed the first 2 because they came hopping through there, and then a truck come down that levee. I don't know if he just ran those deer off that road or what. And then I turned the camera on, and that other deer came hopping out of there. So I don't know what's going on here. I don't know if there's just if they got spooked from that truck being all the way over there, like they run off that road or something like that, or well, what's going on? I don't exactly know. Maybe they're getting chased by a buck. I don't know, but if they are, then we'll be here. So I don't know. We'll see if this is a shooter, guys. He's a buck. Yeah, that's a good deer. We're gonna take him out as soon as he turns broadside. Yeah, that's a big deer. That's a good one. Yes! How about that? Oh my God. Oh, that is a big deer. Oh my gosh. How about that? Oh. Oh man. Wow. That is a nice deer. Oh, I just straight up dropped him. Oh man. Oh man. We haven't even had that deer on camera, I don't think. And I think I don't know how big he is. He was a shooter deer though. That was a really big buck. We're gonna just sit here for a little bit and I'm gonna calm down. How about that, y'all? Oh my God. Finally. Oh, we finally caught a break here, guys. Oh, man. Finally caught a break. That was a big deer. I've hunted so hard this year and to get him on camera, to get him on video, that is the neatest thing ever. That is something that I've always wanted to do. That might be the biggest deer that I've ever killed. I don't know, but he is a nice one. I can't even begin to explain. Well, let me calm down. I gotta make some phone calls and then we'll go look at him. Alright, so now that I've calmed back down, I hadn't seen any deer ever after, since we shot that one. But, man, I'm excited to go out there to look at him. It was a little bit before 7 o'clock, like a few minutes before 7 o'clock when I shot that deer. I think it was 7:54 is what time the video said it was, or 6:54 when when I took that video. I just looked back at it. We dropped him. There's no doubt he's laying over there in that grass. No doubt at all. I probably shot a little far back on him because I wasn't leading my shot through. Didn't follow along with my shot, but that's okay as long as we put him down. I mean, he's definitely on the ground over there. But yeah, no. But I might have said it earlier in this video, and I know I said it in my last video, but these deer on this in particular stand I usually never start seeing deer in years past until this year. Okay, I haven't seen any deer. I mean, you might see a deer cross up here on top of this hill right here to my north, which is the opposite way them two bars are in the way right here, but there's a hill back there on the very back side of this food plot that they usually they usually cross right here in the morning. They usually are not very active right here because there's that road that I told you about, the truck a minute ago and everything like that, and there's all that, and there's just a lot of movement and activity going on, so they usually never, you see deer cross early in the morning and late in the afternoon over here when nobody's messing around over here, because there's some grain bins right over here, and there's usually some farmers that go and mess with that, but anyway, they never move. They never have moved on this stand until later. They've always been that way. And I don't know what it is, but this year in particularly, we shot that deer before 7 o'clock. I usually never see a deer before 7 o'clock on this stand. That is a first. And there's been multiple deer killed off this stand. And that is a first for me. I have never seen very many. I mean, and I've had this stand for a long time, 10 years, what I was telling you earlier, about, I think, right around in there. But man, that's a good deer. I look back at the video, man, it's a really good deer. I know he's got to have 10 points from what I could tell in the video, so that's good. I can't wait to go down there and look at him, and I think here in about another 20 minutes we're going to. It's about 7:45 now, so we'll wait till a little bit after 8 o'clock and go down there and fool with him. But man, that was awesome. So I'll see y'all when we go look at the deer over here. Not that it matters or anything, but before I was gonna get down, I had this little doe walk out here. I think it's a doe. Oh, there's another one right behind it. Yep, two little doe. I guess I'll just sit here a little bit longer then. These guys are getting in bow range, are getting a little bit too close for comfort. She's gonna come in here closer. Here comes her friend. Right here in bow range, in my box stand. Alright guys, it's the moment that we have all been waiting for in this video. Before I go up to this deer, I want to thank all my sponsors, which is me. I don't have any sponsors, so thanks to me, I ended up killing this deer. He's a real good one, looking back on camera. He's a really good big buck. I know he's got to have 10 points. But I'm gonna run over here, see if we can. He'll be right here on the side of this grass right here. I see antlers. I see a deer. He is definitely down. Oh, wow. All right. Looky there. Yeah. Man, that's a good deer. Absolutely wonderful Arkansas deer. You know, a lot of people in other states wouldn't shoot this deer, but man, it's hard to pass on one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 pointer. How about that? It's a good first one. He's not my biggest. Well, I sure thought he was when he turned that way in that video right there. He saw this heavier side. That's when it really, you know, he really looked big. But this is a good deer. He's got the scars on his nose right here from fighting and everything. I got a little bit of this green stuff right here from where he's been rubbing on trees. Not a very massive deer, but I'll take him. I will definitely take him. So, and I'm just glad that we got this done here today. That way, when duck season comes in, I probably won't have as much time to deer hunt as I've been doing, and I probably won't be posting as many deer hunting videos. But man, we sure did. We got it done. It's a good deer. Nice deer. But yeah, I'm extremely happy with him, man. After last year, it was so terrible last year. We weren't even seeing deer anywhere compared to this size. I don't know. But man, I sure am happy with him. That's a good deer. Wow. Ain't that neat? There's frost on his antler. Oh, don't know if that's from him bedding down or something like that, and that frost set on there. If it's just from this morning sitting down there, I doubt it would be from this morning, because the frost has actually melted a lot of it. So the shot was a little far back, just like I was telling you about, because I wasn't leading through with my shot. That's something I got to work on there. But man, my rifle that I'm shooting here is a Browning X-Bolt 6.5 Creedmoor, and it is an amazing gun. I've killed about 4 deer with it now, ever since I got it. And man, I am really happy with it. Every deer that I've killed with it I had one run about 15 foot, and other than that, I've just killed them all stone cold dead. And this was actually the closest deer that I've killed. That was the closest shot that I've had. This is actually about a little over 100 yards from the stand. So, but yeah, I am happy with that deer. But thanks for watching, guys. Like and subscribe if you like this video here. And yeah, I'll keep making them. This was fun. This has really been an experience this past, I don't remember, we're on 13 or 14, what episode we're on, but I'll figure that out. But man, it's finally good to get a deer on the ground. So we're gonna get a tag on this guy and get him taken care of. And thanks for watching. Like and subscribe, and keep watching.